On July 8, 2025, the peaceful mountain village of Ruidoso, New Mexico, was suddenly transformed into a disaster zone. Torrential monsoon rains pounded the area, and within hours, what had been a calm summer day spiraled into a state of emergency. The Rio Ruidoso, usually a gentle stream, surged to more than 20 feet, 5 feet above its flood stage. In minutes, roads vanished under walls of muddy water. Entire neighborhoods were submerged. Cars were flipped and carried off like paper toys. And tragically, lives were lost. Residents were caught completely off guard. Many were at home preparing dinner or watching TV when a wall of water came rushing down their streets. The sound was deafening. People describe hearing a roar like a freight train as the water crashed through trees, fences, and buildings. The scene turned chaotic almost instantly. First, responders scrambled to set up barricades, but the water moved too quickly. Sirens wailed across the town as emergency alerts were pushed to phones, warning everyone to seek higher ground. What made this flood so deadly was the speed. Within an hour of heavy rainfall, the entire drainage system was overwhelmed. Officials from the National Weather Service issued a rare flash flood emergency for Ruidoso and surrounding areas. The ground was already saturated from previous rainfall. Add to that the aftermath of wildfires earlier this year, and you have a perfect recipe for disaster. Wildfires strip vegetation and make the land less absorbent, increasing runoff during storms. Suddenly, the town's geography turned against it. Steep slopes accelerated the flow, turning of the water channels were clogged with debris, increasing the intensity of localized flooding. Some residents reported water entering their homes within 5 minutes of the initial surge. Families fled upstairs, some even climbing onto their rooftops, watching helplessly as their belongings floated away.
Это полицейский. Это полиция.
One of the most harrowing moments came when an entire house was swept away by the current. It was caught on video. An eerie sight of a structure tumbling down the street like it was made of cardboard. Dozens of people were trapped inside homes and vehicles. Emergency dispatch received hundreds of distress calls within a 45-minute window. Rescue teams from across the region were deployed with boats, ropes, and high-clearance vehicles. In one case, a family clung to their rooftop for over 3 hours as water levels rose dangerously. Tragically, 3 people, a man and 2 young children, were swept downstream and later confirmed dead. Another resident, a local school teacher, barely escaped through a second-story window as her home filled with water from the ground up. Her neighbourhood was entirely underwater in under 30 minutes. An elderly couple was found clinging to a tree, their car completely submerged beneath them. They had been driving home from a grocery trip when the road gave out.
Loving it.
By the evening of July 8th, more than 85 swift water rescues had been carried out. Helicopters hovered low between mountain ridges, lifting people from rooftops. Volunteers from surrounding counties joined the effort, forming human chains to pull stranded residents from cars. In one dramatic rescue, a firefighter tied himself to a cable and swam through icy current to reach a family screaming from a minivan caught in the flood. Other stories began emerging. A man who pulled 2 children out of a rushing stream, a woman who gave birth while trapped in a community centre, and a teenager who swam across floodwaters to bring medicine to his grandfather. Rescue dogs searched collapsed structures. Drones equipped with infrared sensors scouted for heat signatures in dark flooded areas. It was a full-scale emergency response.